and it's more than just a drive. Thunderbird Garage, let the good times thrive. Ooh.
So if you ask me what are the major design cues or design styles that sort of made me fall in love with a 57 Thunderbird and maybe want to buy it versus other ones, it's this and this. Both of them for different purposes. This is where the exhaust actually exits the car from this part of the bumper and then over on the other side as well. I just thought that was cool. What a great way to use the bumper. It's not just for impact protection, but it's actually also kind of designed so it looks like jet pods kind of taking off in the car. If you have looked at some of the other ones, the 56 actually had an oval cutout here where the exhaust came off and sort of came out at an angle to the sides. That never seemed right to me. That always sort of felt broken. Why would it come out to the side? It should come out to the back and give you extra thrust. And yeah, I know it doesn't give you any extra thrust, but anyway, that was what was up in my head. And briefly, as a teenager, I had a 55 that I did kind of a hack job at restoring, but it was my first attempt. And it had, if you may remember, exhaust ports that were sort of that were bolted onto the bumper, and it actually came up through here and exited through these chrome ports on either side of the center of the bumper. I thought that was kind of cool too. So where the exhaust exited, and especially how these look like they are propulsion units for the Starship Thunderbird, those really got to me. This also was kind of interesting. I love these taillight lenses with the clear backup in the middle. I should tell you, this car was not equipped with backup lenses when I got it. So this was what was on the back of the car when I got it. And so I figured, oh, these are easy. I can buy them from Dennis Carpenter online, $50 each, something like that. I can change my car. Dumb me didn't realize that this trim ring on the 57 without the backup lenses is different than the trim ring for the lens with backup lens or backup light, which doesn't necessarily make for great, I guess, scale efficiency at Ford, but in any event, it certainly was cool from a design element. But if you see, when I first got it, with this here, it just looks red and bland. It doesn't look like the backup light or that kind of jet pod element is present, and it sort of looks boring. And so with this, I think it looks a lot nicer. Also, this trim ring, it's interesting. This was a complete surround, whereas this is sort of broken as it goes around, and it has some of the lens showing through. So that's another difference between the taillight and the trim rings when you're looking at a non-backup light car. And since I've been doing so much wiring on the car, and there's another project that I'll tell you about in a second, but I figured, hey, running additional leads for a backup light on either side is no big deal. I can take care of that. So anyway, I will say this type of taillight lens and the exhaust exiting were the design cues that really made me fall in love with the Thunderbird and want to buy it. And it probably had something to do with watching too many space shows as a kid. But anyway, the other thing I'm thinking of doing, let me know what you think, is looking at the original distributor and replacing that at this point. I'm feeling like going with a modern distributor that has both a mechanical and vacuum advance that's brand new, that can drop in from like Petronics or something like that. There's even a company in Massachusetts where I live that makes one that might be a nice upgrade. And since I already have air conditioning and cooling fans and some modern conveniences anyway, it wouldn't be like I'm doing anything disastrous to the car. You certainly wouldn't know that from afar. And it would still have the mechanical tack drive as well. So those are some of the things I'm thinking of doing to the car. But first, figured I would at least show you what made me really excited about this type of a car as a kid.